Absolutely nobody in there.
Hey guys, welcome to the 9th annual Line Dancing Groove Cruise page, discussing the do's, the don'ts, and everything you need to know in between for our cruise coming up on August 20th. Woohoo! Hope everybody's doing well tonight. We got to get it started. Don't want to keep y'all long, as they would say in church. And we're going to get started talking about what's expected. Hey Carlos, how you doing tonight?
Good.
That's
There's three
good.
people in there.
Okay, we're gonna get started because we don't want this video to be too long, waiting on people to come in, so you can go back and watch the replay once we get started talking if you jumped in a little bit late. First of all, welcome again. And for those who have never cruised before, this video is very informational, so we can get you to understand what to expect when you get on the cruise.
Informative.
What did I say?
Informational.
Informative. What you can expect when we get on the cruise. First and foremost, if you haven't received my emails yet, please go through all of them. All of them are very important. I get questions asked and I send out email, and then I get the same question asked, and then I ask the question, did you see my email? And it's like, no. Check your email box. This next 2 weeks are the most important 2 weeks of all the time I've sent out emails, because these emails are going to really make sure that everybody have a successful trip. First and foremost, no, we do not need to take a COVID test prior to sailing at this time. I understand, as well as myself, have purchased those kits in advance, trying to jump ahead and find out that they're not requiring the COVID tests, and the companies are not doing refunds. I myself purchased 3, which was $100, and I just will use it. Probably going to use it at the hotel just to make sure I'm getting on the cruise COVID free. So unfortunately, no, there's no refund for those tests. Again, no COVID tests required to board the ship. Just to make everybody understand, when they say fully vaccinated, they're only referring to the 2 shots that we took the first year COVID came out. People who had the Johnson & Johnson only was required to take 1. That's considered fully vaccinated. The booster is just extra. So when you hear fully vaccinated, they're only talking about the first 2 shots that we took with Moderna and what's the other one? Pfizer. And Johnson & Johnson is just a 1 shot. So if you have those shots, you're good. You're fully vaccinated. Second thing we want everybody to look at is whether or not you have signed into Carnival.com. Carnival.com opens up for right now. Have opened up for the platinum and the diamond VIFP people, and that just means the status for the first time cruisers. Each time you cruise, you accumulate points, and towards those points you get levels. And when your first cruise, you're a blue. The second cruise, and I think it's like 25 cruises, you are red, and then it goes into gold for like 30, 26, and I think to 74, and then you're from 75 to 199, you're platinum, and then from 200 and above, you're diamond. So right now, if you're platinum and diamond, which people will know who they are, you can register on Carnival.com, where there you will include the emergency contact information, how you're getting on to the ship, what time you're arriving at the cruise port, questions of that nature. You can do that now. You can also print your boarding pass and your luggage tags. And shortly I will talk about the boarding pass and the luggage tags. If you are a red, which is a blue first-time cruiser, red, or a Gold, you will be able to register tomorrow and fill out the information. I sent out an email saying to you, once you register, pick the very first available time slot for your port arrival at the cruise ship. Because when we're taking the buses from the hotel, we're hoping that we can get the first group there by 10:30, which I think the first opening is from 10 to 10:30. So if it's available, select it. If not, take the very first one that is available for that morning at the cruise terminal. Second of all, if you're coming in on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, when it gets to the question that asks you, how are you getting to the cruise port? That's only for people who are coming in the day of. So select, when they ask you, are you flying on the cruise or something of that nature? Say no. So therefore, you don't have to answer the flight information, because that's pertaining to people who are flying in on the morning of the cruise. Only those who are flying on the morning of the cruise need to enter in their information as to what time their flight is. Secondly, Verify. Verify is the app on your phone that you need to download to indicate which vaccination if you have and the dates that they were administered, and then also you have to download a picture of your vaccination card. That is available now to be done. You want it done before we get on the ship, so you won't have any delays getting on the ship. They ask you two questions. The first one is when you your vaccination information, and then they also ask you the second question. I think the second question is making sure that you download the card. And then the third thing will be health questionnaire, which opens up 72 hours before we sail, which would be on Wednesday. And it basically is asking you, and I'm assuming because that's what it has done in the past, are you healthy? Are you sick? Do you feel, anything? Have you been exposed to anybody with the virus? Questions like that. Nothing you have to go take a test or anything like that. It's just general questions. So those three things will have to be answered on Verify. Now, when I went back on Verify, it showed that the question about your COVID test was missing. But I got an email this evening, someone saying the COVID test question is still there. I'm not sure, but I know when I went back out there, that question was no longer there. So hopefully they updated everybody's file that you don't have to answer that question, because we don't have to take the test. And for those who don't know for sure, we are on a 5-day cruise, not 6. We're on a 5-day cruise. So that's why we qualify on not having to take the COVID test. Thirdly, people want to know, do they have to have a passport? Find time to ask that question, because we only have 2 weeks before our cruise. However, you do not need a passport to get on the ship. You only need a valid photo ID and a copy of your birth certificate, as long as it's legible. So you need your valid ID, and make sure you check those dates on your driver's license or your ID card. Make sure they haven't expired, because they have to be valid. And a copy of the birth certificate must be legible. I know some of the older people may have old birth certificates that kind of wrinkle and stuff, but make sure you can read it. And they understand, for women especially, that your name on your birth certificate may not be the same name on your photo ID. They know that. So don't get panicky because your name changed. You're okay. Now, those who want to use their passport, that's all you need. You don't need your photo ID or birth certificate. You can just use your passport, but make sure your passport is valid with no expiration on it as well if you're going to use it. And going out on Carnival.com, make sure you answer all the questions. Make sure everybody in your room answers all the questions, because a lot of people say, well, I finished mine and it won't let me print my boarding pass. Well, everybody in your room has to complete the questionnaire on Carnival.com in order to print your boarding pass. You can do it for your and fill out the information for them as well. Now, speaking of boarding passes, a boarding pass looks like this. I'm not sure if it's crooked or backwards on your end, but basically this is what it looks like. When you're looking at it on the computer, because remember guys, you're gonna have to print it on the computer to get, pull it up on the computer in order to print it. It's in color on the computer. It does not have to print in color. Black and white is fine. That is not a problem. They don't care as long as you have it. And each person should receive one with their name on it. Where's your name? Right here. With your name on it. Each person in your cabin should have one with their name on it. And it also gives you your cabin number, and it tells you your boarding zone number and the time in which I selected for the arrival appointment time. I selected from 10 to 10:30. And even if we get there after that, you're still good because they know that your time has passed and you can board if they're already opening for boarding. And they also indicate for those who are coming on the day of, they want everybody on the ship by 2:30. So keep that in mind as well. So this is your boarding pass. This is what you're going to keep on your person, on yourself. Don't put it in your luggage the day we're getting on the ship. They need this. You need this to get on the ship. Second of all, you can also print your luggage tags. Luggage tags also come in color, but it is not required to print in color. Black and white is fine. Luggage tags are used for your luggage when you're getting on the ship and you don't want to carry or roll your luggage around until your room becomes available. Most of the time, the rooms are not available till after 1 o'clock. So therefore, if you're on the ship or we're on the ship at 11 or 11:30ish or 10 o'clock, what time we get on, and your room is not available till 1 o'clock, and you have 2 or 3 bags, but you only should have one with a carry-on. If you have multiple bags and you don't want to carry them or roll them around because we're going on the ship to eat first.
Big Moochie said, can we bring our own food on the ship? I love my fried chicken wings.
Yes. Oh, most definitely you can. This is not like at the airport. Airport you bring chicken also. But yeah, you can bring food on the ship. We'll talk about that too. I'm write that down when we get there. Next. So this is the luggage tag. And what's going to happen is the day, if you're coming in early, you don't want to put your luggage tags on until we are at the hotel. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold it. It's a way to fold this luggage tag. They got a line on it. You fold it this way, fold it this way. You fold it in half. And we'll have staplers and tape. And you'll just tape this on the handle of your luggage. And when we get to the port, the porters will take your luggage and they know, based on your luggage tag, that what room you're in, and your luggage will be outside your door when you get to your room. Now, on some cruises, I've noticed lately, they're actually putting your luggage inside your room. So it's either going to be outside your room or door, or it's going to be inside your room. But normally, don't expect to see your luggage up until about 7 o'clock-ish. So if there is any medications that you need to take between the time we get to the ship up until around 6 or 7, hold on to your medicines. Do not put them in your luggage because you may not see them in time enough to take your meds.
Yes, that's right, Sean. Or order the luggage tag holders from Amazon.
Yeah, you can also order luggage tag holders. They're just a plastic, hard, secure tag that you can actually, you still fold it the same way, and you can put it inside your luggage tag.
Moochie said, damn, I was just playing. I never knew that you can bring the food.
Oh, yeah. So this, you can put that inside, and it snaps, secures onto your handle, and it could be on there if you want to put it on there before you leave.
Natalie asks, I was able to print luggage tags, but not the boarding passes. Is that because my roommate hasn't completed something?
That's correct. Everybody in your room must complete the questionnaire on Carnival.com in order to print your boarding pass. You can print your luggage tags, but if everybody in the room hasn't completed it, you can't print your boarding pass. So stay on your roommate. Make sure they filling that information out. That answers those questions. Now, I want to go back one step because I kind of skipped and got on the ship first, because that's the most important thing we want to do. Keep in mind, those who are coming early, Thursday or Friday, we will have registration at the hotel. Registration requires you to bring your photo ID and your vaccination card with you in order to be registered. When you register, you'll get a band indicating that you're on the cruise, indicating that you're either having lunch or you're riding the bus, or you're not riding the bus, or you're not having lunch. But you have to register. Bring your photo ID and your vaccination card at the registration table, which will be throughout the day on Thursday and Friday at the hotel. Those who are coming in on Saturday morning and meeting us on the ship, we have the event, which is the meet and greet on the ship, starting at, let's see, 11:30. We will do registration in the what's the place they having that? In the Limelight room. And once you get on the ship, you just ask one of the workers, where's the Limelight room? And just make sure you're there by, 1 o'clock. I'm sorry, 1 o'clock. Make sure you're there by 1 o'clock when we get started with our meet and greet. And registration will be there as well. And you'll get your band and you'll get your goodie bag and so forth and so on. I will be sending out an update itinerary because there was one time change, which is not really important for the workshop time on Sunday. But overall, everything else is the same. So I also will be providing itineraries in your packet so that in case you don't have it, you can get one when we get your registration, when you get your registration bag. So that way you can follow the day-to-day activities that we're having at the hotel as well as the ship. Anything you want to say before I go on?
Nope. Everybody's questions have been answered. Everybody's talking. Say hello to everybody. We got about 30 people listening right now.
Okay.
But you can type your comments or questions or concerns in the chat feature on this YouTube, and I'll stop my mother to ask a question or interject something.
Okay. And by the way, if those of you who don't know, I am Avis, the one that's always on the phone when you call. I forgot to introduce myself. And this is Carlos. So for those who don't know, that's my son.
Yep, I'm her son. That's my mama.
Yeah, we're not husband and wife, guys. Yeah, we hear that a lot. Next thing, we're back on the ship. Like I said, basically the hotel information is on your itinerary. We're having as you see, we're having the silent party. We're having the meet and greet. We're having a pool party. We're having a Mexican theme, which, the colors for Mexico is red, white, and green. Oh, speaking of which.
Where on the site do we go to prepay for gratuities?
Okay, we'll talk about that. Prepay for gratuities. If you go to carnival.com, you're going to see, and I sent you an email today. So obviously, if you're asking that question, you have not seen my email, because that was one of the answers I had. The prepay gratuity excursions. If you want to buy the alcohol package, if you want to buy the soda drink package, all of that is on your carnival.com site. So if you haven't registered or logged in, you got to create an account, put in your booking number, and then all that information will pop up on your carnival.com page. That's another thing, the hub. So that's that. Any other questions, Carlos?
Yes. Moochie said, hey, with the luggage tags on Amazon, which one is bigger? I mean, better, the wider one or the narrow one?
I don't know what's the difference between wide and narrow, but the one that it fits that I have is exactly the same size as this paper. So I would say this is like 2 inches, a little over 2. It's probably 2 inches because my hand's about 2 inches. So that's the one I have, and it fits perfectly when you fold it in half. So I'm not sure what size is the narrow one versus.
Am I doing the foot massages? Yes, Angela, I'll be doing the foot massages this year.
Okay.
Yvonne says, where did I see the line dance request list? Okay. The line dance request list is on Facebook on the same page that you found this YouTube link. So it's the Line Dance and Group Cruise Facebook page, and on that group page is going to be like 2 posts down from this page, from this post, and it'll show the list that we currently have, And so if you want to add 3, I tell everybody to add 3 songs initially,
We're doing a live
3 dances.
call right now.
Add your 3 dances to the comments.
Is that what you were calling for?
Tomorrow
Okay.
or so, I would
Okay. Bye-bye.
open it back up for people to add a dance or 2 more to it. But right now, we're still getting everybody to give me 3 initial dances and just write them in the comments, and then I add it. Once I add your dances to the list, I delete them from the comments. All right. So my excitement is steadily growing.
Oh yeah. Woo! So yeah.
Talking about gratuities?
So yeah, I went over there. I said, go to carnival.com, your gratuities, your excursions, your what you call it, your alcohol package, your beverage package, anything that you want to do extra. The Wi-Fi.
The bottled water.
The bottled water. Speaking of water, you're not allowed to bring bottled water. You can bring boxed water or you can bring canned water. No bottled water. You can bring canned sodas or box sodas. No bottled sodas. You can bring a case of sodas. You can bring a case of water, 12, if you want to carry it. I suggest ordering the water. Water is, you get 12 16-ounce bottles of water for $4.95. So you can order that on the carnival.com website as well. You also are allowed to bring 1 bottle of wine. Oh, by the way, each case of sodas you bring is per person. So if you have 2 people in your room, each person can bring a case. 750 milliliters of wine is also allowed per person. 750 is just a regular sized bottle of wine. Per person can bring it on. You can bring snacks. You can bring chips. You can bring popcorn, peanuts, food. You can bring anything on your website. I mean, on the cruise itself. So because one thing about it, I'm gonna let you know, the ship does offer snacks, peanuts, popcorn, Pringles, but they're very expensive. A can of Pringles is $5. The same can you get for $1.25, $2 is $5 on the cruise. So if you are a snackaholic like myself, you want to bring your own snacks. There's no limit to what you can bring. You can put it in your carry-on. You can put it in your the bag that they take to your room. That's up to you. Whatever you can. If you're flying in, just remember the situation with liquids when you're flying in. But you can bring your dry snacks on the plane as well as checking it in with your other luggage if you're doing check-in. So that's the bottled water situation, the cans, and the wine. Okay, another thing. The ship may not have enough outlets in your room, because if you have 2 phones, you have an iPad or razor, toothbrush, all sorts of stuff that plug in, bring an extension cord, either the strip or an extension cord. Do not bring a surge protector type cord, because the ship is already surge protected. So you can't put a surge protector over a surge protector. So bring an old-fashioned regular cord, extension cord, or the strip, but make sure it's not a surge protector strip. No irons, no steamers are allowed. The ship has a laundromat, a laundry room that has an iron in it, wash machine, and dryers. It's $3 to wash, $3 to dry, if I'm not mistaken. They also have the powder the detergent that you can purchase. But if you want to wash and save a little bit of money, but just bring yourself some of those little iPods. It's called iPod? Pods, laundry pods. And that way you don't have to buy laundry detergent in the machine on the ship. If you're going to use the laundry room for ironing, let me tell you this much. The night that we have Elegant Night is the busiest night to iron. So if you have an outfit that you want ironed, do it the first night we're on the ship, which is on Saturday, or early Sunday morning, because Sunday night is the night that everybody gets dressed up, and the line sometime in the laundry room, the laundromat can be long because everybody's trying to iron their clothes for the evening. So if you roll it good, depending on what type of material you're wearing, you can pretty much get away with not having to iron it. But if you have to iron it, do it early in the morning, or late Saturday night when we get on the ship. Speaking of getting on the ship, when we leave, make sure that you pay for your bus now. Tomorrow is the last day to sign up for the bus. We will not be selling bus tickets on at the hotel because I have to order these buses on Monday. So I have to get your money in. You have to get your money into me and place your order for your bus seat by tomorrow. The bus will be leaving the hotel approximately at 9:30. We're going to load them up starting at 9:30.
What? Hold on, wait 1 second. You got hacked. Somebody's on here.
Oh, yeah. So, okay, I can keep talking.
Yeah, but everybody's talking about the dude.
Okay, you need to block him.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna start about 9 o'clock. So we want the first bus to kind of start rolling out about 9:30. If you don't mind, please be mindful of how much stuff you're bringing, because we only have a limited amount of people, which is Carlos being one, that's going to be loading these buses. And it's going to be hot in Houston, and it's not fair to him that he has to sweat and take off his clothes, which he used to doing anyway, and load those buses with those heavy suitcases. Everybody, two suitcases maximum. You don't need no more than 2 for 5 days, or 7 if you come into Houston early. 2 suitcases. Because one thing you have to keep in mind, that the bus underneath does not accommodate for 110 pieces of luggage. So whatever bus you're on, your suitcase has to fit under that bus, and before you get on it. So I'm begging you, 2 maximum suitcase.
Somebody said, I noticed if you have a roommate, both of you have to pay for gratuities at the same time.
Yes.
System will not allow you to do it individually. Communicate with your roommate.
Okay, good suggestion. If you prepay for your gratuity, if you prepay for your alcohol package, if you prepay for anything, if you have a roommate, your roommate has to get it too. And they have to do it at the same time. So either you got to get the money from the roommate, you put it up, or somehow, or you can wait till you get on the ship. Now, gratuity prices don't change. You don't get a discount for booking early. Paying early for your gratuity. Now, I think you get like 5% savings if you book early for your alcohol package. Speaking of which, if you want the alcohol package, everybody over the age of 21 have to buy it as well. So if you don't drink and somebody else drink and they want the package, y'all can't get the alcohol package.
What you said? How about canned wine coolers?
Yes.
And is there a limit on how many cartons of Newports I can bring?
No limit on your cigarettes. No limit. But for you, Moochie, you only need to bring 1 pack. You don't need a carton.
If somebody asks, we can't use the cruise specific plug adapters. I guess the European ones.
Our ships doesn't have those type of plugs. They're just regular adapters. Now, what you using, I'm not sure. I think I have one for my Dubai trip, but the Carnival Breeze is just going to have a regular.
Yeah. So what you can use a non-surge protected power strip. So if you want to plug multiple things up, you can't. So you don't need no like European adapter. They have regular outlets in there. They might only have 1. They might only have 2. But they will have a regular American plug in your room.
Right.
So if you want to bring a power strip, you can bring a power strip. Just make sure it's not surge protected.
Okay, so making sure that you, regarding the bus, pay for your bus in advance. The bus will leave from the hotel, take us to the cruise port, and then when we get back from the cruise, the bus will take us from the cruise port to the airport. We're going to both airports. Buses will be going to different airports. So if you're doing Hobby, you get on the bus for Hobby. If you're doing the Bush, you can get on the bus going to Bush. And it's $30 for the whole trip. when you arrive at the airport, it's your responsibility to get a Uber, Lyft, taxi to the hotel. That's on you. But in terms of getting to the port and getting to the airport when we come back, that's what the bus is for. Lunch. When we get to Cozumel, we're having a beach party. Everybody who's a part of the line dance cruise is invited to go to the beach party. It's free. We're covering the cost of the buses. However, if you want to eat when you get to the resort, because it's a private party, you have to pay. It's not going to cost you anything to ride the bus because you're welcome to come, but we have to prepay for the food so they know how many people that are going to eat. That's on the link that I sent. That has to be paid by tomorrow. We're not collecting money for the food at the hotel. What's going to happen is we're going to have you have a certain armband to determine if you're going to be eating at the resort. Keep in mind, you're not allowed to bring food to the resort. You're not allowed to bring, you can bring water, but you're not allowed to bring anything else. The bus is only going to go back when it's time to go back. So you're not going to be able to go back to the ship because it's about a 20-minute ride to the resort. Go back and forth to the ship unless you take a cab on your own and go back. So if you get hungry, because we're going to be there from 10 o'clock, I believe, 10 or 11 o'clock to 3. So if you get hungry, then you're not going to be able to eat. So just letting you know, if you want to eat, I have, when you go to the link that I had just sent out maybe an hour or two ago, you'll see what the menu consists of. And it's $30 for that. So you have until tomorrow to get that paid. Jumping back to the hotel. I don't know if I mentioned it. When you register, photo ID and vaccination card. When you come down to the hotel registration table, I repeat, bring your photo ID and your vaccination card. That's how you get registered. Don't say you left it up in your room. Go get it, bring it back. Photo ID, vaccination card at the registration table.
All right. Natalie just gave y'all this FYI to prepay for your gratuities. She basically put on here the breakdown. You go to booking and order details, and then you scroll down until you see prepay your gratuities.
Thank you, Natalie. So if you want to, a lot of people like to pay their gratuities, prepay their gratuities, and get it out the way so they don't have to worry about it on the ship. And what happens is, for those people who've never cruised before, you'll get a sail and sign card as such. And they come in blue for first-time cruisers. Red, like I said, is like 2 to 25. Then you get a gold one for like 26 to 74. And you get a platinum, 75 to 199, which this is what they call platinum. And then you get a diamond one for those who have sailed 200 and plus cruises. And
No. Days,
not cruises.
The count is not cruises, because I seen Angela ask who cruises that much, because you said days the first.
I'm sorry. Yes, days.
So it's days. It's based off days of sailing.
Yeah, number
so your
days.
first time you are a
blue,
and then after that you are a red. Until you do 25 days of cruising.
Right.
And then you become a gold member. Then once you get to 75 days of cruising, you get a platinum, which I'm platinum also. And then after 100, 1,000, a billion, trillion days, you can get a diamond. And then, but we nowhere near that. So. Right.
So this card, let me zoom in a little bit, is your, I think I showed it upside down, is your room key as well as your spending card, like a credit card. It does not have your room number on it because you don't lose it and somebody end up in your room talking about, hey. So once you find out what your room number is, you want to start memorizing it. And this key opens your room. And this key, like say if you want to buy a drink, say you want to go to the store and do a little shopping, because they do have little shops on the ship, or buy candy in the candy store, or buy jewelry, you give them this card and they charge it to your account. And at the end of the cruise, whatever form of payment you have given them, which is either cash or credit card or debit card, they charge it against that form of payment to get paid. So this is like your life for the time you're on the cruise.
It also has your table
Oh yeah.
and your station, the
Where you sit for dinner.
master your
Muster station.
muster
We'll
station.
talk about that.
So it shows you your dinner table and your dining room that you're actually eating in will also be on that card. So when you get there the first night after the sail away party, when we go to dinner, it'll show you your dining room that you're staying in. I mean that you're eating in, and then the table that you're actually at.
Right. All of our dining times are at 6 o'clock. Somebody asked me to change their dining room time. I forgot if I did it or not. So this it's going to be on this card when you get it, and this card will be outside your cabin when you get on the ship. They used to give them to you at the registration when you first got on the ship, but now they put them in a nice little envelope outside your door on the ship. Outside your door on the ship. Another thing, you can buy Wi-Fi on the ship. You can pay for that in advance. And with Wi-Fi, they have 3 packages, I believe. One is the basic social media package. One you can get on your internet internet package, and one is faster, and you can just do everything on it. So you can, if you're interested in keeping connected with the world while we're cruising, I suggest you buy one of those packages. Another thing people often want to know, can you use your phone on the ship? The answer is yes and no. You can't make phone calls using your cell phone. However, what you can do is they offer a what they call, I'm not even sure the exact name of it, is on your Carnival Hub, which we're going to go over in a short time. What you can do is you can text people on the ship, friends and family that you have on the ship with you, if you're trying to find them. But the only secret is it doesn't alert you by hearing a sound. You have to periodically check your phone to see if somebody's sending you a message. That's the only downside to it all. Like, our regular phones, you get a notification. Well, with that, you get one, but you don't hear it. It just lets you know they'll have a little message on it, and you got to be in your Carnival Hub. Which, speaking of, everybody needs to download on their phone the app called Carnival Hub, HUB. It's not good right now for using things that we do on the ship, but one thing is good about it's going to tell you how many days is to the ship till we sail, and also what else does it do right now?
Right now, you can buy stuff.
Oh, you can buy stuff. You can you can buy stuff through Carnival Hub, or you can go through Carnival.com. But that Carnival Hub app is very good once we get on the ship. The other thing that reason why you want to download the Carnival Hub app is because this we used to use years ago. It's called the Fun Times. It told you everything that was going on in the ship each day. You used to get one every day, and it tells you everything that's going on the ship. Now it's in your Carnival Hub. Now they still offer these, but they're only at the customer service desk. If you just, if you want a piece of paper, but Carnival Hub is where you're going to be able to find out everything that the ship is offering. The events that we have is not on the Fun Times. The events we have is on your itinerary. Everything Carnival offers is on your Carnival Hub app.
2 questions.
Okay.
Somebody needs you to break down again. They kind of heard you, but didn't heard it. Was like, can the vaccination card be in photo form?
You're making a copy, you're taking a picture of your card. So once you take a picture of it and Carnival will accept it, then you don't need the photo form, a photo, because it's on the Verify.
I guess you're talking about like on her phone or something, instead of actually having it physically. Can the vaccination card be in photo form? Like
I was told,
a picture of it, not the
right.
actual card.
I was told you needed the actual card. You can't take a picture.
But you won't need either if you got it on Verify.
If you do Verify.
Yeah.
I bring it with me just in case the phone stopped working or something. But they also have it on their system that once it's been verified. Because when I went on the cruise in May, I never had to show them my card because they already had a copy of my card through Verifly.
And then somebody said, can you speak on bringing your own bottle of water again? Your own water again, sorry, does it has to be in a case?
So you're gonna bring single bottles?
Well, you can't bring bottles. Water.
Right. You can't bring case, unless it's can or box. You can't bring bottled water, period. So I don't know how it's gonna come.
That's probably a question.
Okay.
So she want to know if you bring a can or
Does it have to be in a case?
a box, does it have to be a case of it, or can it be individual?
It can be individual. You don't have to bring a whole case if you don't want to. It can be individual, but it just can't be a bottle. That's the big thing. No bottle.
All right.
So remember, Carnival, you want to do the carnival.com, you want to do Verifly, and you want to do Carnival Hub. Those are the three things you definitely want to download, open up, take a look at, do what they ask you to do. Tomorrow, everybody will be able to do the registration tomorrow if they haven't done it already, if you are a platinum or a diamond member. One thing I do want to remind anybody who's interested in participating in the door decorating contest, please send me an email with your room number on it to let me know that you are interested. No doubt. We'll also be taking registrations for that when we get to the hotel. So if you haven't decided whether or not you want to be a part of it and you make a decision at the last minute, you can let me know at the hotel when we do registration or at the ship when we do registration. That's not a big thing. Okay.
He said, okay, I did add it on Verifly.
Okay.
Great.
Perfect. I'm not going to go over in detail the itinerary because it's pretty much self-explanatory. We do have theme events at the hotel. We have theme events going on the ship. You're not required to participate with them, but you can. It's just for fun.
He said, can your helpers participate in the door decorating contest?
Yes, the helpers, you can participate in anything. You can.
So can we leave our home COVID test at home? Yes, you don't have to bring it at all.
If you want to bring it, I would highly suggest you bring it because I'll give you an example. If you start feeling kind of bad when you're on the ship and you don't want the ship to know that you're feeling kind of bad and you want to take a test in the ship, I would say yes. I would highly recommend you bring it. What do you think? Do you think that would be a great idea? If you start feeling bad, you'll be able to test yourself and see if you got COVID and quarantine yourself.
I ain't tested nothing.
You
Y'all stuck with me for the whole time.
So yeah, if you want to bring your home, because that's going to be your home away from home.
You're not going to lock me up in my room.
You don't have to tell nobody you took it.
What's the point of that?
For you. So home away from home test, yes. If you want to bring it, especially for those who already bought theirs or you already have one at home that the government sent you, why not bring it?
9 times out of 10 right now, leaving out Texas, if you're feeling kind of funny, you don't got COVID. You probably got monkeypox. So that's something that test ain't gonna help you out, right? They ain't gonna help you. That's a whole new thing coming out now.
Oh my God, yes. Speaking of which, medicines. Bring your Band-Aids. If you feel that you might get motion sickness, go to your doctor. I heard the doctor subscribed is the best of all the best medicines to take for motion sickness. If you don't want to go to your doctor, you got the Dramamine, and then they got another one that's out. I can't think of the name of it, that you can take. And then they got the thing behind your ear, which I think the patch you get from your doctor. But there's also a pill you can take from your doctor. Some people use the armband thing that's kind of an acupuncture thing on your wrist that you can do. But remember, if you're taking any medications for motion sickness, take it at least 2 hours before we set sail. I was told the doctor's prescription one you take like 4 days before you set sail. I'm not familiar with that one. But if you're taking the Dramamine, take it at least 2 hours before you set sail if you feel that you might get motion sickness.
Also, make sure you get your $1 bills before you leave home. We will have the mail review at the host hotel on Friday night. So have
bring
your
clean
dollars
singles because
for the scribbles.
you won't be able to get changed. No, I don't know if the hotel carries change, but just to be on the safe side, get your $50, $100
But
simmer down.
a lot of y'all, like you almost got 200 of y'all coming in on Wednesday, so you definitely have a little bit of time to go shopping and going to the bank and stuff like that. The mall,
Oh yeah, the mall.
the mall has pretty much every damn store in the world in it.
Because the mall's like what, a 15-minute, 20-minute walk.
About
And then they
10
have a
minutes.
bus also that takes you down there too. That's not too far from the
It's
hotel.
3 blocks away, but it feels like it's a long ass 3 blocks.
Yeah.
But they have ice skating in the mall. Um,
A lot
a lot of
of
restaurants.
food court. A lot of high dollar stores. This is a beautiful mall. It's a beautiful mall. Any other questions? Because basically that's it. Another thing we will be having is on the itinerary. We're going to be having a bid whist tournament for those who like to play bid whist. You don't have to worry about having a partner. What happens is we all meet up on the Lido deck, and whoever needs partners can play together. If you have a partner, that's fine as well. We're also having the spade tournament, and we're also doing a Connect Four tournament. So if you are a Connect Four guru, Tyrell, you are welcome to play those games, all free, and we give out a little prize for the winning team.
What you said, make sure to tell everybody to bring deodorant and mouthwash.
Moochie said, everybody bring deodorant and mouthwash.
Carlisa said, can the married people take up a collection bowl and let them get the dollars, but we watch? Okay.
Okay. Sure. You do whatever you want.
Yes, Michelle reiterating the fact that if you have medications, keep them on you on your person.
Yeah.
Instead of letting them put in your luggage where you won't be able to get access it for.
Yeah. Just a quick thing about the luggage. When we get to the port, hold that joke. When we get to the port, there will be porters who will take our luggage. They look for tips as well as Carlos, who's loading the buses. So just remember that whatever medications you need, keep it on your person. Keep your boarding pass with you when you're getting off the bus. Make sure you have those things with you, because once they take your luggage, you cannot get it back until you get on the ship and they deliver it to your room. Any other questions, Carlos? Or what was the joke that somebody said that you want to?
Oh, she said she didn't want a stripper flipping her upside down.
Oh, just tell them this word "do not touch" sign around your neck. I don't have anything else. If you have any questions, by all means, Carlos is reading the questions. Put them out there because we don't want to keep you long. We've been on 45 minutes, which is excellent. We did good. Last time we did a video was 2 hours, so we're doing good. You can take that. He always plays with it. One of them side don't work, so. Here. Oh, and get your sunglasses. Oh, sorry, we got to get rid of a grandchild going home. That's yours? And Uncle Jabba gave you those sunglasses, remember? Oh, well. Okay, bye, Trey.
Yeah, you did miss a lot. But guess what? It's on YouTube, so you'll be able to watch the replay. A lot of the stuff you already know, Carlisa, so because you've been several times.
Yeah, it's nothing new.
And the greatest thing that is updated is the fact that we don't have to take the test. That was going to be the most complicated part of this whole process, and now it has been eliminated. We are less than 2 weeks away. Actually, yesterday will make 2 weeks for the beginning of our festivities. So we'll see a lot of you guys in 12 days. Some of you guys, most of you guys are coming on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So you actually be there before the festivities. Take advantage of that time. Before this, everybody was going to be taking their test on Wednesday and stuff. So now you actually get to go ahead and sightsee, see the city, go to the mall, hit some spots up that you always wanted to visit, and take advantage of that because you're coming a day early. And then once we start on Thursday, we can get straight into the dancing and the workshops and all the other good stuff that we want to do. But the hotel's beautiful. Take advantage of the pool area. They have a beautiful dining hall. And remember, they also have a hairdresser with black hairstylists in there. So if you want to get some stuff touched up or did, I think they do makeup as well. And there is a CVS machine in there. So all your medicines and womanly products and all that stuff will be in the machine downstairs. and they have an Amazon locker in the hotel.
Oh,
So if you're there, since you're there 3 days early, you can get stuff sent 1 day delivery with Amazon Prime, and it can be sent right to the hotel. And Amazon got everything, so you don't have to go shopping. If you left something, you can go to Amazon and have it sent right to the hotel lobby of the hotel. So we have a great hotel. The rate my mother got, I don't know how she got it. If you go online right now, look at the hotel rates for all the hotels in the area. They're sitting on $200 or more. So the rate that she got, I don't know how she was able to lock that in. But this is probably the best hotel we've had at all of the line dance events. So best ship, best hotel. It's a good situation. We have some fun. We got a great instructor lineup. I think we got 20 instructors. We got 3 DJs coming in. We got the male review. We got the silent party. And make sure you go through your itinerary and look at the themes for the Bon Voyage. Oh, the guy's back again. Oh my God. Remove. Report.
yeah, you're going to go ahead and report them. Mucci was saying when we break down the theme lineup. Okay, the first thing we have would be the pool party. That's the first thing. It's purple. Purple attire. Bring your bikinis and weenies and speedos, and it's purple. We're gonna be line dancing from 1 to 4. I thought we changed that time. No, that's not right.
Yeah,
That's
Mucci
right.
just said that. Can you break down all the
Yeah,
themes?
that's what I just
Okay.
read. 1 to 4, the pool party. They're gonna have a menu, so if you want to buy something to eat, and then if you have not done so already, Ben Creative is doing a paint party at the hotel, and then one at the resort in Cozumel. Buy tickets if you want to be a part of the paint party. Beautiful pictures that y'all will be painting. Another theme we'll be having is the Mexican theme. That's the red, white, and green. You can wear your Mexican attire, which is my little hat that I have on. And like I said, none of this is required. The silent part that we're having is this is not a theme. It's just that we're going to be providing headphones. For those people who've never heard of a silent party, what it is they're headphones that you put on. Two DJs will be playing music. One beginner music on one channel, and intermediate and advanced music on another channel. And you put your headphones on, and you select what channel you want to listen to based on what you want to do. There'll be one side of the room doing one set of dances, and another side of the room doing another set of dances. And you can actually switch the channels throughout the night. So you can do some advanced stuff. You can do some beginners. You just get in where you fit in. And then when we get on the ship, and remind you, the t-shirts that you receive, woohoo, is worn on Saturday when we board the buses to go on the cruise. That's when you wear your t-shirts. That theme will be just wearing your t-shirts. There will be no other theme that night. And you don't have to change clothes if you don't want to. The majority of the people don't. We all wear our t-shirts in the dining room that first night, 6 o'clock dining. So you don't have to do any wardrobe changing. Sunday is our elegant night. That's when you wear the red outfits with the black, touch of black, or if you don't want to participate in that color theme, whatever you want to wear, that's the night you get dressed up and you wear your outfits. Some people wear gowns, some people wear church outfits, some people wear street clothes, not street, but you know, that little stuff, the little sexy stuff. But you can't wear jeans that night and sneakers. And I think if you're dressed up, I think you can wear sneakers, but I think you can't wear like sneakers and shorts and stuff like you're going to the beach. That's worn on the Sunday night dinner. After that is over, we have a takeover, club takeover. And same color. Some people keep on what they have and throw sneakers on just to be comfortable. Some people change and put on the same color theme, red with a touch of black, but they're just casual. We go in the club. Let me explain what club takeover means. It doesn't mean that they're going to play line dance music for us. What it means is we're going into the club and we're going to take over, and regardless of what song they're playing, we're doing a line dance too. It's usually Rondi kind of gets it started, and he just breaks out with a line dance that everybody familiar with. And if it's a song that we have no idea what line dance it is, they just do a line dance. That's what it's about.
So it's like basically all the regular Carnival cruises are in the club, and then all these black people come in there, and we take over. So if they playing Ice Ice Baby by Vanilla Ice, we might do
Electric Slide.
No, we're gonna be a little bit better than that.
Okay.
But we might do whatever. But we're gonna do a line dance to everything. So we'll be out there calling it out, just taking over their party until they realize
we're taking over.
It's our party.
Yeah. So that's what the club takeover.
It's fun too. It's fun.
Yeah. On Monday is when we arrive in Cozumel, and that's where we have the luau. That's where you can get dressed with your luau outfits on and the coconuts in your skirts and stuff, and we just have a good time out at the beach. We'll have a DJ there, line dancing as well. We have some shade cover.
We have access to the beach. We have access to the pool. Also, not just including the food, there will be a cash bar available. So if you want to spend money on some drinks,
you can get that.
Get your drinky drink on. That'll be available to you.
Remember, guys, we are going to Cozumel. It's going to be hot. The temperature is going to be 85, 95, 100. So keep that in mind when you get outside and go, oh, it's hot out here. We're going close to the equator. Yes, it's going to be hot.
That's our number one complaint about our cruise and our vacation trip that we put together. The number one complaint we got is about it being hot. If you signed up to go, next year, if you sign up to go to Jamaica,
hot.
Grand Cayman,
hot.
This year, Mexico,
hot.
Is shit. Wherever we leaving out of, most likely in August,
hot.
It's going to be hot. And so this ain't the trip for you if you think it's going to be hot. Oh, I take that back because it is. You don't have to get off the ship. So we do have a handful of people who have heat issues or older people who don't want to tolerate the heat. We have plenty of line dancing and activities going on the ship where you can just say, you know what, I'm not doing the beach party, and that's okay. But it's tolerable. We do have a shelter that that we're dancing under with fans, and then we do have access to the cool water. So we have the beach and a pool. So I mean, there are options to keep you cooler, not as hot, but it's going to be hot. So that walk from the cruise ship to into the city to get on the buses, it's going to be warm. Yes. Luckily, that portion of the day will be in the morning, but it still will be hot. But that's all we got for you. It's going to be hot. Natalie said, do we have any examples of what the paintings would look like? My mother also sent you a link for that.
Yes.
If you click on that link, it'll show you the two examples. It's 2 paint parties. You have 2 different paintings to pick from.
I'll send the link again either tonight or first thing in the morning if you need to see what it looks like again. Okay. Yeah, but there is a link that I did send.
It's a nice little, souvenir for your trip too. It's pretty cool. The paintings.
So luau, and then and another thing that we do for those who've never cruised with us, we have midnight line dancing. Starts at 12:30 in the morning. So therefore, if you want to participate, you might want to get your little nap on, so that way you'll be up and ready to line dance at midnight, 12:30 a.m. to 3:30 a.m. 2 nights on the ship. Is on your itinerary as well. There's no theme. Oh, excuse me, there are themes. We have a black, it's called a blackout party. Everybody just wears black. That's the first night. And then the next one we do is the pajama jam, and we wearing jammies at that midnight party.
Now, the greatest thing about the cruise, now, this is the itinerary, right? You see all this stuff on this itinerary? This is just the stuff that we offer. The greatest thing about the cruise is that there are hundreds of other activities going on the whole week. And you're talking about from karaoke to Broadway shows to comedy shows to activities on the Lido deck, like competitions. They even have a drinkologist contest where you can see if you can make the best drinks. And if you win the drinkologist contest, they actually will serve your drink on the ship for the rest of the cruise. You get the name and everything. But there's a
Got
lot of
pool.
different stuff
So,
that they have going on. You got the pools, they got
jacuzzi.
the hot tubs, you got the Serenity deck where it's adults only. So if you want to go sit in the hot tub and don't have to worry about no
Casino.
kids running around, you can do that. They got the water slide. I think this one has the basketball court on it. They have the miniature golf. They
Casino.
have the casino. They have
Mm-hmm.
a seaside deck, right?
Mm-hmm.
The movie theaters, so they show movies at night with the popcorn that's free.
No, the popcorn's not free anymore.
Not free anymore.
$3.
Golly.
$3 for popcorn.
Well, the
Bring
food,
your own
the,
popcorn.
The food is always free, so you can go get you some food.
They have specialty.
You have to have popcorn, and then they also, if you don't want to eat in the dining hall with us, you can upgrade one night if you want to. Say you want to try the specialty dining. It's like an upgraded level of dining experience, higher level of food and service. You can try that for additional charge. And there, for those of you bringing kids or you have kids coming, they do have a kid zone, an area where they're watched by Carnival members,
Daycare.
like a daycare almost. Also, they have an award-winning gym on board, beautiful gym, tons of cardio machines, free weights, and then we also offer a fitness class every morning that we have. You check the itinerary. For certain mornings, we offer a workout with Orchid, and then we also doing extreme hip hop at the host hotel as well on Friday morning. So there's so much stuff to do with our huge, thick itinerary, plus all the things that Carnival has to offer. You can never be bored. And guess what? You don't have to do any of this shit. You can stay in your room and order room service all you want and be a fat cow and watch TV. Because they have a TV in your room, and you can watch the people on the Lido deck from your room. They have a camera on TV. So if you want to see if anything is going on the Lido deck, you can do that from your room.
Mustard drill.
The mustard drill. Okay, so as soon as we get on the ship, we're gonna have our meet and greet at 11:30. Coming out
1 o'clock.
Coming out the
You agree till 1. 1 and 3.
1 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
So when's the mustard? After
Mustard's
that?
right after that.
So right after that, it's okay from 1 to 3.
They
we have
announcing
ours.
it all day long, actually.
And then we have the mustard drill, which has changed and evolved over the years. So back in the day, all you cruisers from the original cruisers know, the mustard station, we used to have to put these life vests on and then report to a station of the ship where you would basically get on the lifeboats. Now you don't have to do that. You get to leave your life preservers in your room, and kind of like on the airplane where they show you how to use it in front of you on the aisle, it's the same way. You still report to an area that's, like my mother showed you, is on your sign and sales card, and then they'll do a demonstration. Some of the cruise ships now have the demonstration going on your TV screen in your room. And the mustard drill is really literally you just coming in and signing in with an agent. Like you go to your station and log in.
They'll announce it.
But it's a lot easier than it was 5 or 6 years ago.
Oh yeah.
But you have to do it. Everybody has to participate. They have to make sure everybody was accounted for, and then we can go on and have a party. But so go do it, get it out the way, be patient for a few moments, and then the party starts, and we go straight to the sail-away party.
And what you want to do is, when they announce this, they don't think they announce it. The other thing they announce, the sail-away party, that's when all of us need to come together, and we're going to be line dancing on the deck. That's so much fun. Don't miss it. I'm telling you, don't miss that party.
So right awesome. After the mustard drill, we all go to the Lido deck. Lido deck on this ship is deck 10 or 9.
I think I put it up here. Set sail in Galveston. Deck 10. Deck
10 is the Lido deck.
Yeah.
So everybody report to deck 10. We're going to tear the floor up, dance our ass off, and then we go
6
eat.
o'clock, we go eat.
6 o'clock, we're going to eat. And then that'll be the beginning of the trip, man. I hope you have a good time. Bring your good spirit.
What you said? Go over.
What day is the Pajama Jam again?
The Pajama Jam is at 12:30 a.m. on Wednesday morning, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. So get your rest
Delphine
on.
said, first time on a cruise, I'm excited. Well, you know what? You're lucky because my first cruise was nothing like this. So your first cruise experience is going to be awesome. You're going to be with hundreds of people that look like you that want to have a great time. And my first cruise was not that. But Carnival Cruise Line is the party cruise. It is the fun ship. So they have great cruise directors. Their entertainment staff is amazing. They have people from all over the country that they have. They got thorough entertainment crew. The people know how to dance. They know how to have a good time. So we're gonna turn up.
That's it.
That's all I got for you. Got any questions? We're gonna give you a couple of minutes, and then we're gonna close this thing out. If you jump in there, we're gonna do some raffles. We got some stuff to give away too. So this is gonna be tough when we do this. We're gonna ask some questions, and what you might see on your phone, what we see is different. You know that. So I got the laptop up right now. So I'm gonna ask questions, and the first answer that pops up on my screen,
Not your screen.
on my YouTube, not your YouTube. Hopefully it's the same. Is who will win the prize. All right. So what's the first thing we're gonna give away?
The first thing we're gonna give away is a Carnival lanyard that you can put your sign and sale card in, and like sometimes people want to put a few dollars of cash or your ID in here rather than having to walk around with your wallet and stuff. Because all the rooms have safe that you can lock your stuff up in if you want. And also, I believe this ship, all the rooms have refrigerators. But I'm going to send you an email about the refrigerators because people who are diabetic and they need to put their insulin in cold storage, either you go to the customer service desk immediately when you get on the ship to request a cold storage unit, or you may be using your refrigerator. But I'm going to be sending an email about that.
All right, so we're about to find out who is the real Line Dance Prince fan, right? The first question is, what is the name of my very first line dance that I created? My mom don't even know that. What is the name of the very first line dance I created?
Wow. Anybody come up with it yet?
You gotta give them time. You gotta give them a little time. Some of them cheating going on YouTube right now, pulling up stuff, you know. Meet Me in Miami is not the end. That's probably like number 7, number 8.
Good try, good try.
LDP coming. I wish that was my first line dance. That's my favorite. Nope, not Meet Me in Miami. That when y'all started following me when Meet Me in Miami came out. I got a lot of line dances that came out before that. Oh man, I guess we have to change that question.
Yeah, that's a hard question.
She said, "Yep." That when y'all started following me. That Miami cruise we did was awesome. We going back to Miami next year, baby.
Meet me in Miami. And by the way, the website is open.
What you said, the funky worm hustle.
The website is open for next year's cruise. So get in before we sell out, because we will sell out this cruise.
Okay. What was the cruise T-shirt on the very first line dancing group cruise?
What was it? What color?
What was the cruise color for the very first line dancing group cruise? What was the T-shirt color for the very first the inaugural line dancing?
Who was on the cruise with us the very first year?
Moochie. Moochie was on there.
Moochie, what was the color?
Nope.
What color's popping up?
White, red.
Come on.
Nope.
Come on, guys.
Nope. Michelle, you weren't on that one either. Nope. Sean, nope. Natalie, nope.
Come on, guys. Come on. Big Moochie got it.
Moochie cheating, man. Moochie got it, but can we really give it to Moochie?
Yeah, we give it to him. Come on.
He was the only person that was on there.
Exactly.
All right, so it was yellow. Big Moochie won.
Okay.
The lanyard. So you got a lanyard, Big Moochie.
I'll bring it to me. I'll bring it when I come on the cruise.
We got another lanyard we're giving away?
Yep.
Okay, we got another lanyard we're giving away. All right. So, all right. So for this next question, this is the we're stressing the importance of bringing your credentials with you. We said
IDs.
your IDs, your boarding pass. I mean your passports, or your ID and your birth certificate.
What's the question?
Name the two instructors that left their passports and could not go on the cruise with
That's
us.
not fair. Everybody wasn't there.
This is pertaining to the cruise. I don't got nothing to do with that.
Does anybody know the answer to that one? That's going on the cruise with us. You got to be going on the cruise with us.
Yes,
Who?
that is right. So
Okay.
that's Angela.
That's who that for life is?
Energy.
Angela who?
Williams.
That's Angela Williams?
Jackie and James Rice. Yes.
Okay.
The couple from California.
See what when you happen if you don't have it, you don't get to go.
But yeah, that was a sad moment. I didn't know what to do. We didn't know what to do. We was spending a long time trying to figure out what ways we get them on there. But guys, since you're getting to the hotel, like most of you guys are getting there Wednesday, which is like 3 days before we cruise. When you get there Wednesday, make sure you got everything you need, because a lot of stuff that you use to get there, you will not be using to get on the ship. So when you're going through the airport, you literally only need your ID. But when you get to the host hotel, make sure you have your ID and your birth certificate.
And
you might and your vaccination card. But when you get to the airport, you might only use your ID. But you might need your passport because you didn't bring your birth certificate. And so you gotta make sure you have this stuff. And so the good thing about finding out that you don't have something when you're there 3 days early, that you can get it overnighted, or 2-day mail to you to where you're located.
She said, that's Angela. I mean, she said it's not Angela, it's Debbie Meeks.
Oh, that's Debbie. Oh, sorry. Oh, Debbie Meeks. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Sweet.
Thanks for being honest.
Yeah, thanks for being honest. Yeah.
Got a hat.
You got a hat next?
Yep.
Next, we're giving away a sombrero. We got a few of these we're gonna give away. All right.
Oh, speaking of giveaway, we will be giving away a free cruise. So you have to be present to win when we're in the limelight room for the meet and greet on the ship. Free cruise giveaway. You'll be able to bring a partner with you, a roommate. So 2 people can go. Whoever wins can bring somebody up, unless they want to come by themselves. Just letting you know. So make sure you be there at 1:00 on Saturday when we go to the meet and greet.
So it's another cruise, line dance cruise question. Name the cruise city. This is the city. The cruise city that the line dance cruise was leaving out of that got canceled to COVID-19. What city were we cruising out of that got canceled because of COVID-19? Oh, Natalie got it. Oh.
Long Beach. Go ahead, Natalie.
Long Beach. LA was where, first of all, California is not a city. I'm going to let y'all know right now.
Natalie Cox. She gets a hat.
Our host hotel, Danny, was in LA, but the cruise port, like Natalie said, was Long Beach. Yes. But how y'all putting California on here? That is not a city.
Okay, Natalie, you get one of these hats, so you don't have to worry about when you get there. I mean, worrying about buying a sombrero. We have one.
She said I was going fast. I was desperate. Sorry.
You got another hat.
All right, you got another hat to give away?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we're going to do. What we going to do? Name the event that I'll be hosting in April of next year. Name the event that I will be hosting in April of next year. Natalie won again. You can't win 2 hats. Natalie, you already won.
Yeah, you can't win again. There's another hat. Sorry. Thanks anyway. Okay, Sarita won. You got Sarita?
No.
What you had?
Carlisa's before her on here.
Okay.
You got that on there? I got.
Yeah.
It was Natalie.
Then Carlisa.
Then it was Meeks.
Yeah.
Then Carlisa. Then Sarita. Mm-hmm.
So Deborah, you can't win again either. So Carlisa wins the hats.
Yeah.
I'll have the hats with me.
She said Richmond something.
Who said that? Kayla.
Keela.
Okay. That means you need to sign up for it, Keela, since you don't know the name of it and you live in Richmond. Okay. Keela, speaking of which, I need to get with you to find out how can we get you your t-shirt. So people in Richmond, I'm gonna be sending out an email for those who haven't gotten their t-shirts yet from me. So see how we can meet. Okay, that's how many hats so far? 2. We got 2 more to give out.
All right.
Oh, one more.
All right. So if you already won, you can't win. Just ease up on the
Answers.
He said, "Can we trade?" She want to trade their gifts.
Who said that?
Let's see. Where was the host hotel from last year's cruise? What city was the host hotel of last year's line dancing groove cruise?
Y'all just slow type it up.
We got 60 people up here. Y'all trying to win this thing, huh?
Where was it, guys?
Sean won. Orlando. Sarita, Florida is not a city. Y'all keep doing that.
Who's Sean? Is Trey Styles?
Yeah, that's Trey from Chicago. That's Sean.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The one you gonna be sitting with?
Yeah, that's my table buddy. That's who I sit with at dinner on the cruise.
Okay. All right then.
Orlando. Who was that? The beautiful quiet storm.
All right.
Probably somebody that talk a lot. Somebody quiet. Who that?
That's it. That's it, guys.
You said you had 2 more.
We gave out 3. I said I'm gonna do 3.
Oh, you gave 3 hats? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right. I'm not gonna make sure.
3 hats. Yeah, 3 hats and then 2
lanyards.
Okay.
Okay. That's it.
You know what? I'm gonna give away a foot massage. I'm gonna give away a foot
wow.
massage on the cruise. You know, I'm doing the foot massages on the cruise. If you want a foot massage, this next question is for you. Do something everybody should know.
You're welcome, Natalie.
You're
so wrong.
What's something everybody should know?
Everybody should know. Everybody should know. First person who tell us what cruise port we're sailing out this year.
What cruise port we're sailing out this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, what cruise port are we sailing out this year? Y'all all going, so y'all should know.
Yes.
What cruise port? What city?
Carlisa, you cannot win.
Who's Island Girl?
Island Girl won. Guys, glad to know that y'all... Gaston. Where is Gaston, Frida?
She said Gaston. Wait, hold on. Who is Island Girl? Are you even going with us? Who is Island Girl?
Who's Island Girl? Let us know your real name. Type your name in so we'll know who the winner is. We got to know. Yes, a lot of people thought we were sailing out of Houston. We're actually sailing out of Galveston.
It's going to be real hard to cruise out of Houston.
Island Girl is R. Young. Regina, is that you? Say yes if that's you, Regina.
She said yes.
Okay, Regina, I know who you are. All right, now. She gets a free foot massage.
All right, make sure you come put the magic hands on you, girl. Put the magic hands on you.
All right, now.
But yeah, we're going to have a good time. Like I said, it's creeping up on us fast. Most importantly right now, you just have to make sure you get all your stuff for the itinerary, for all the themes. If you can't find something, don't stress. Just come have a good time. All that stuff is not required. It's just something we do to have fun and bring your good attitude And any questions or issues when you get to the
Okay.
host hotel, come see me and my mother.
If we pay gratuity with our drink package, is that it? If we pay gratuity. No, gratuity with your drink package has nothing to do with the gratuity for your room. Gratuity is a separate gratuity. Because what happens, gratuity is just a tip. So the gratuity that we're talking about, the $74.95, that's for a person who cleaning up your room. That's for the maitre d' in the dining room. The gratuity for your drink package is the tip that you're paying for the server to bring you your drinks throughout the week. So no, there's two different gratuities, if that's what you're asking. Yeah.
Do we need a birth certificate if we have a passport?
Nope. No, you don't need a birth certificate if you have the passport.
But she asked passport or passport card. You taking passport cards?
Somebody asked that question before. I want to say no.
So it's just ID and birth certificate or
Passport.
passport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the answer is no.
Yes.
Okay, Sarita, yeah, we'll see you on Monday. And I think that will do
Everybody in my class, we have 2 more line dance Mondays before the cruise. So come get your dance on, come freshen up on some stuff. Have a good time. I guess also come if you're from Richmond area, come get your T-shirt in class. That'd probably be the best way to get your T-shirt.
That's it.
They say yep, they take passport cards.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Thank you, Denise.
That'll work.
I thought you had to have a picture on, but okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we gotta go on carnival.com and check that out.
Yeah, I sent y'all guys the link
updated.
a few days ago
So I'll bring both.
for questions, Q&As that you might have, because there's so much to cover and we just can't cover everything. But I sent a link to Carnival's website with all the Q&As that you may be looking for. All right, we've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. Let's wrap it up.
It's been an hour and 20 minutes. It is a Friday night. I am single. So much as I love y'all, as much as I love y'all,
ready to mingle.
I gotta go cut my hair.
Oh.
No.
That's the life of a single man. Gotta cut his hair.
No,
okay,
but
guys.
Any questions, you can inbox me or my mother, or she prefers email. Email her at
It's Your Day Vacation at gmail.com.
So if you message me and I don't got the answer, I'm gonna send you to her, and you got.
So you might as well just email me.
Yeah, let's get it out of the way.
All right, guys, we will see you on the Lido deck. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna see you at the hotel if you're there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. If not, we'll see you Saturday at the ship.
Love y'all.
You want to sign off?
Yeah, I still talking.
Oh, stay talking.
Hey, Mama Avis.
Hey, Nate, Danny. Too bad you're not coming. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. All right.
If you know anybody who wants to come to the hotel, go to the link. Share that link I sent to y'all. They can do the pre-hotel, pre-cruise events.
Also, I'm going to do some other videos leading up to the cruise. So if you want to go ahead and subscribe to this page,
go ahead
and subscribe to this page so you'll get a notification every time I post a video. And I think I'm going to do a line dance that I want everybody to learn that we all can do together at the Bon Voyage party like we normally do. So last year, 2 years ago, 2 cruises ago, when we did the one in Jacksonville, we had the hoedown, and then before that we did Meet Me in Miami, right? And so I'm gonna pick a cruise, a dance for us to do for the Bon Voyage party. So make sure you subscribe to the page. I love y'all, and we are out of here.
Woo! In 2 weeks. See you later. Bye. Juices.
And it is somewhere on here. Where is it? There it is.